In this video, we're going to check out some of the most downloaded freeware aircraft titles for Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you're looking for new aircraft to fly and you don't want to pay for them and you want high quality stuff, stick around as this video list is for you. Let's jump into the video. Kicking off the list in no particular order, this next add-on uses one of the default Microsoft Flight Simulator aircraft and brings it to a higher level of detail that the aircraft is capable of, and it competes with the level of detail seen in many other payware GA aircraft, which is the WB Sims and GP Logic Cessna 152. The Cessna 152 has been a training workhorse for over many years, with the Cessna producing over 7,000 of these aircraft since the late 1970s. This add-on includes 3 variants of the Cessna 152, including a standard, one with fairings, and the other one is a tail dragger, which is worth the download just by itself. Everything has been revamped with the 152 to a fully functional aircraft. This add-on includes working circuit breakers, doors and windows that do open because they don't open the default ones for the flight sim, improved aerodynamic changes, engine wear, overheating, oil consumption, plug fouling, and realism improvements have been added throughout. The 152 comes with a detailed EFB tablet that includes many maintenance features so you can be the pilot and maintain your aircraft just like the real thing, such as charging the batteries. A bunch of swappable instruments can be used and upgraded, including compatibility with the PMS S50 and also the 750. The level of detail of this particular modification is a big upgrade, and that's why we've added it to the list. And with all add-ons, we will leave a link in the description below so you can check those out and where to download them from. The next aircraft to make the list is not a real aircraft, but it's a very good fun and fictional aircraft, which is the Scrapyard Monster. The attention to detail is outstanding, and to be honest, in my opinion, this should be a payware product. Don't let the fact that this is a fictional aircraft stop you, as it's very worth downloading and it's great fun and addition to the sim. This is a bush plane at heart, and it's capable of flying low and slow, and it's able to get into very short fields and challenging spots, and you can come up with, as well as performing aerobatics, and it can fly up to 200 knots, up to 37,000 feet. It's a very versatile fictional aircraft. The Scrapyard Monster has many Easter eggs and systems and features just the same as any other payware aircraft, with a different twist, which makes the aircraft different to fly anything else that you've ever flown before in a simulator. Some of the features you'll find with this particular download is 4K and 8K textures, all custom instruments. There is also dual VOR and ILS navigation. Yes, this thing has an autopilot. External statics, including flight tags, covers and tie downs. All switches and dimmers and lights are all working through the whole aircraft. Has a compact MFD filled with information such as fuel, radar, power and more. Touchscreen tablet with maps and flight plans. Original startup procedures included in the aircraft, all working circuit breakers, custom sounds and a full aircraft checklist. The Scrapyard Monster will keep you guessing, and it's completely a new experience in the simulator. This is why it's made the list, and highly recommend checking it out. If you're enjoying the video so far, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. That way we can let you know when our next video goes live. It doesn't cost anything, it's absolutely free, and it really helps us out, so I appreciate it, and thank you very much for your support. This next aircraft to make the list is the first jet trainer designed from the ground up for the United States Air Force, which is the Cessna T-37 Tweet. The Tweet is a military training jet that flew for many years, and it was introduced in the mid-1950s, and it flew and was in service all the way up to 2009. This unique aircraft is a twin-engine, 2-seater, side-by-side military training jet that was developed and built by Cessna, and with over 1,200 of these plus built, this was their main training jet for the United States Air Force for over 50 years. This is a freeware add-on that includes a bunch of failures such as engine, canopy and landing light failures, has visual effects such as smoke and engine fire. The attention to detail the development team has placed on this add-on is a result of an engaging overall realism and impressive freeware add-on that is definitely worth downloading. All the add-ons that we've mentioned in this video, you can find links in the description, including the Cessna T-37, so check it out if you're interested. If you are enjoying these aircraft, you may like the products from our video sponsor, and I would like to thank ProDesk Sims for sponsoring this video. Their products enhance your current flight simulator hardware by turning your flight controls into something closer to the real thing. The team makes different add-ons for flight controls such as Honeycomb, SciTech, and Velocity over a variety of different aircraft, including Boeing, BAE, Cessna Citation, VisionJet, TBM, just to mention a few. The current add-on I'm using at the moment is the ProDeskSim's new dual action Boeing 737 add-on for the Honeycomb Bravo, which features a detent flap and speed brakes. This really improves the immersion and realism of my flights. For Oz Flight Sim viewers, you can use this code AUSFS on checkout for a 15% discount on all ProDeskSim products. I'll leave a link in the description of where you can check out their page, and a big thank you to our friends over at ProDeskSims for sponsoring this video. Moving on to our next aircraft, which is a fairly well-known one. That being said, it's definitely worth a look if you are into airliners, and this is the Headwind A330-900 Neo. The Neo has been out for quite some time now, but over the time it has seen many updates and improvements to this freeware airliner. The Airbus A330 Neo is one of the latest Airbus airliners, which first flew only 6 years ago. 200 plus of these being built so far, and in production for a modern airliner, it's still going very strong. With this fuel efficient wide body design and long haul flights, the 330 has a range up to 7,200 miles and can connect cities all around the globe. This is a great option as we don't have many long haul options in the sim at the moment. The A330 comes with a very high detailed external model with 4K PBR textures, detail animations including WinFlex. The cockpit itself is based on the fly-by-wire A330NX cockpit, which has been integrated in with its model and its own customized systems. And with the added action of the integration with SimBrief and also Navigraph charts, this is a must-have for any long airliner. The A330 from Headwind is a solid addition to the Airbus fleet, and considering it's no cost, this team is very active and we see frequent updates for the project, and this is why the A330-900 Neo has made the list. And with over 450,000 plus downloads, this is definitely worth considering a download if you haven't done it already. Taking a look at our last aircraft on the list, which doesn't need any introduction at all, which is the fly-by-wire Airbus A320NX. The Airbus A320 is a workhorse of the aviation industry, and it first flew in 1987 and is still currently being produced today with close to 11,000 built, and by the time you watch this video, there's probably been 11,000 plus built. It's used through countless of airlines throughout the world. The Airbus A320NX has to be one of the most detailed open source community freeware projects in any flight simulator, which includes a very high detailed 3D model, custom flight model, custom sound set, functional systems including a autopilot, a full autopilot, and a full McDo, hydraulics, pressurized systems, electronic systems, and many more. I'm only scratching the surface when it comes to features and systems on the aircraft. It also has SimBrief and Navigraph chart integration, which is a must. A very detailed EFB that controls many functions and systems on the aircraft. This team is constantly updating and improving the A320, and they offer two different versions, which is a stable version and also an experimental version, I should say, which offers a new version of the aircraft as they're updating. The fly-by-wire A320 undoubtedly is a diamond when it comes to the freeware category, and that's why this has made this list. And as I've mentioned, all aircraft in this video, there'll be links in the description where you can check out to download them. If you enjoyed this quick video, please smash that like button and let us know in the comments below other awesome freeware aircraft you love. We would love to hear about them. And consider subscribing if you haven't done so for more flight sim videos from the channel, and stick around as we've got another top 5 flight sim video coming up right up here, and we'll see you over there.